Welcome to Divine Energetic Tarot. This divine message is for Scorpio. Scorpio, hoping that you are doing well, that you're having a great time wherever you may be. All right. Scorpio, this is going to be a 3-card spread, no reversals, and there will be clarifiers. All right. Current energies only, divine. Current energies only. Current energies only for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know, divine? What is the message that Scorpio needs to hear? There it is. All right. Here we go. Scorpio. You have the Four of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Strength card. The Four of Cups talks about showing disinterest over a situation. Look at that expression on your face here. You're unbothered by whatever's happening around you. Okay? If this has to do with a relationship, then you are being nonchalant about the ins and outs of your relationship. You do have the High Priestess here. So the High Priestess is this innate knowing, right? It's tapping into your intuition, is feeling moved and guided by divine, by higher source, by universe, by your creator, right? The High Priestess is a reminder that we all have a purpose in this world, right? And we are here to fulfill it as best as possible. You have the Strength card. The Strength card is Leo energy. Okay, it is this energy of, harnessing the strength, the bravery that you need to, I heard, induce the next act, or to continue taking on challenges and confronting obstacles as they come. It's interesting, what comes up is, fear. It's a reminder that divine, source, universe, what have you, does not want you living in fear. And so fear, when you're experiencing it, is something that should be faced forward, right? With the Magician's infinity sign here, it's this reminder that you have within you all the tools, the means to overcome what comes your way. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is this energy of leading with logic over heart. It's also guarding your emotions, right? Protecting yourself, getting rid of what no longer serves you. A very cutthroat energy is what I heard. But it's, for the sake of preserving yourself, energetically, I mean. Okay, so clarifying the Four of Cups is the Page of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Death card. The Page of Pentacles talks about stepping into this path that's going to lead you to abundance. Now remember, with abundance is not just limiting yourself to material things, material items, but it is talking about, spiritual wealth, spiritual blessings. So keep that in mind as you're listening into this read. You have the Moon card, right? So something is happening in the background that you are not aware of. Okay, and from what I can tell here, it is happening for your highest good. It's followed with the Death card, right? So we have the Death card, which is letting us know that there are things that are being removed from your path that would have been okay. So I'm getting a visual of like stepping on a puddle, right? Like you're walking and walking and walking, and you inadvertently step on a puddle that you didn't see coming. So it's that mentality, like, with the rain coming down, you know, this idea of divine, like I said, divine source universe is removing something from your path that would have made you stumble. Okay. Death is also indicative of a cycle being closed for you. So maybe you're unaware or unfazed by the fact that there is a cycle that has just closed out for you. And it could be that, this feeling of like, okay, so now I've learned my lesson. So what now? What then, right? What's next? At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Page of Swords, which talks about learning, right? Being a student, being ever a learner, understanding that you are growing from where you are in this moment. So yes, you've learned a lesson, right? And so moving forward, what's the next lesson that you need to learn, right? Well, lessons come and go, and they come in different forms. And what's coming up for you is the High Priestess. It's leaning on your intuition, leaning on your gut feeling, right? And that's being clarified by the World, the Five of Swords, and the Two of Cups. This is also confirmation for you if you're already in that element, right? Of listening to your intuition. Because the World talks about ascension, about promotion, about superseding your expectations. She does have the world in her hands, so you have it all. Okay, whether you know it or not, going back to this 8 over here, the infinity sign, right? You are the magician. You embody all of the tools necessary and needed to overcome any obstacle. So the world being here is you understanding that you've closed out one cycle and now you're beginning another. Okay, and you are going to win and understand this new cycle, because the Five of Swords talks about winning at all costs, right? And with that, it's being coupled with the Two of Cups here. So the Two of Cups talks about love, talks about mutual attraction, mutual understanding, right? So it looks to me like you are now opening yourself up to love, Scorpio. And with that is this understanding of your new challenge, commitment, can you work through and really commit to someone? What does it take to commit to someone? What do you still need to work on? So in the aspect of maybe this was career, maybe this was family, now you're being shifted over into your love life. Okay, I'm gonna put this one back, but take this one because that makes our 3. Yeah. And it's interesting because as we're looking at this Two of Cups, it's, it's this understanding of like, you recognize your person, right? And you have this, like maybe having this mirroring effect. That's probably how you'll recognize your person. They're probably going through some similar challenges that you're going through, Scorpio. Okay. For the Strength card, we do have the King of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Cups. King of Swords talks about this energy of leading with mind over matter, right? Seeing things clearly for what they are, with the truth, the Ace of Swords being here, right? This is more of a logistical person. So whether this is you or your person, being able to be the grounded person in the relationship. You do have guidance from spirit, right? With the crow being here. And as you're working on learning, right? And being present in this relationship and seeing what works and what doesn't work. You know, you're taking off. Now, normally the Eight of Cups is like you're walking away from something. And here, yes, you are. You're walking away from your singlehood. Scorpio, you are walking away from being single and looking for the two cups that are missing, because 8 plus 2 makes 10 here, right? And 10 is your wish fulfillment. Well, where are your two cups? Your two cups are here. Here they are waiting. You know, you already are receiving them, or will be receiving them, and you'll be ascending, because look at how you are walking up those stairs. But it requires being vulnerable, right? Being brave, with the Strength card being here. So you're being advised, right, to just be open to the new learning. You know, how much learning it will take, you know, it's completely up to you. How solid you want the relationship to be, right? Of course, you know, practice listening to discernment, being aware intuitively, okay, when is it good to, you know, to walk away, right? In search of another love, right? Or staying within, right? It's recognizing what's a good relationship look like and sound like, right? Like I mentioned, you do have the Two of Cups. I showed it to you, but I was talking. Two of Cups is balancing, right? So you're going to be tasked to balance your energies out. So it's this new challenge, right? You've been good at work, maybe even with family, but you know, have you done enough work for yourself to invite love into your world, right? Two of Swords, Knight of Cups, and Three of Cups is your advice here. You're being told to remove something from your life that no longer serves you. In this case, they want you to try to let go of your singlehood. It's so easy to be single, right? Not asking for someone's opinion over a matter, or having to consider someone else, right? Someone else's perception, thoughts, ideas, but it's, you know, that is what love is. And so here comes the cup, you know, and so divine, universe, and source, or, you know, creator is asking you to be ready, because the cup will eventually come, and it will come when you least expect it, as you're going into a party, or just you're going out with friends. This cup will be presenting itself. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Queen of Cups. This is going to be a person that they send your way. It's going to be very compassionate, very loving, very nurturing, very caring. But remember, you know, as you become this loving person, right, you're being asked to think of, like, how do you serve in this relationship? You know, how do you serve in this relationship? How can you still be your authentic self and thrive in this relationship? Okay, so Scorpio, the potential outcome is the Hermit, Justice, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Hermit card talks about doing that inward reflection, giving yourself some time, right, as you're living your singlehood, if you're still single, right, to really dive deep inside. Like, how are you in, you know, reflecting in your past, how are you in relationships? And this could be any relationship, it doesn't have to be romance, but if you've had the experience of romance, then thinking back, like, what were you good about when you were involved with someone? You know, were you a good communicator? Were you a good receiver, you know, or giver? And then being reflective, because, you know, and being truthful with yourself, because justice is here, right? And you're going to be served the Wheel of Fortune. So eventually the wheel will turn in your favor. And you're going to be communicating with this Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, you know, and advised to take action. between you and your future person. Luck is on your side, Scorpio. So just be mindful. Your single days are coming to a close. And, as you step into a relationship, remember, you know, ask yourself, how are you going to uphold your authentic self, right, within the relationship, and continue having not just your needs met, but your person's needs met, because both of you are going to be committing to one another, with the Two of Cups showing up here, right? And yeah, diving into this beautiful new start. All right, Scorpio.